Hello to all traders, and we are back with another market review brought to you by Orbex. So as we end the trading week, we're looking at gold and oil after they've started to peak through previous resistances after they really push higher, with the outlook looking pretty good on the demand for the safe haven metal and for the black gold as well. So looking on the charts, we've moved over $20 in the last couple of sessions on gold, and we're just seeing now a possible move towards the 2060 area, and this gives us another push to the last swing high, which is when we saw price action start spiking roughly at the beginning of February. And as you can see here, it's a little bit of a false spike towards 2065, that $5 move before it was heavily rejected at that particular area before a really big bear rally to the downside, and we actually broke towards past $2,000 before having another switch higher. So where would this lead us now? Well, the early likelihood is that we have possibly peaked towards the 2060 area, which is roughly about this zone here, and we're now possibly heading a little bit lower after a slight pullback. So with the RSI just having a bit of a double top here, we're just looking at the fact that we will get a rejection and it will stop price action will start moving a bit lower as well. So if this does actually happen in the next couple of trading days, where will we go from here? Well, as we move into spring, as we move into March, we are going to have another Fed interest rate decision, but we're not looking likely that they're going to start cutting rates anytime soon. So with that in mind, are we going to see gold just slightly pull back while we get a bit of dollar strength? I'll just pull this back a little bit further so it's a bit easy to see on the 4-hour chart. We do have a long way to go before we get to these triple peaks here, past these peaks, which is, as I said, 2060 and then back up to 2090. So we've moved $20 to $30 in the last few sessions. It is a good move for gold, but it looks to be slightly limited at the moment. But we'll see what happens over the weekend. If we see any market gaps on Monday, that would be quite generous if we're trading gold on the weekend as well. So looking at oil, it's a bit of a different story than when we saw this major sell-off, pretty much like gold at the beginning of February. So as we start moving lower and lower, we found our bottom, found a nice cushion and support at the $72 area before we're going to start moving a bit higher. So swing after swing, a nice consolidatory slight upswing, but now we have broken the previous resistance, as you can see here, really looking likely that we will start moving a bit higher as well. The demand growth for oil is expected to start flourishing in the second half of this year. First half is expected to remain limited, so we do have another 4 months before that does happen. So if economists are correct, then there's no reason why we can't really get back to the winning ways that we had previously on these big swings that we saw at the back end of last year, moving up to $90 and $100 as well. So a little bit out of the scope at the moment. Let's get past the $80 line first, and then we'll see if we start moving a bit higher after that. So that's all for today, and it's all for this week. Thank you very much for joining me. As usual, this video will be posted on our Telegram and YouTube channel, so feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So until then, have a great trading day ahead, great weekend ahead, and bye for now.